Hey there, it's Amanda here, just jumping on to do a quick live. I was thinking this morning about how I've kind of come about to be a home organiser. Often people think that I'm just a very naturally organised person, and that's not the case at all. And what occurred to me this morning, and I've probably known this for a while now, is what I've done to create this very simply organised life. And the big thing for me has been changing problems into solutions. So turning problems into solutions that make life easier for me, because I'm all about living an easy life. And not being naturally organised myself, I need to make things easier. And so when I had kids especially, this became really important because the way I organised didn't necessarily work for them. So I came up with this very simple way to overcome the problems and the drama that would kind of happen in daily life. And it's as simple as this. I basically just ask, what can I do? What can I do to make this easier? What can I do to prevent this drama? And what can I do to automate it? Because when it's automated, it's easier. When I see a moment of drama with my kids especially, I'm like, okay, let's avoid this meltdown. What's happening here and what can I do to change this from happening again? And that's all I've done over the years to make life easier and simpler for my whole family. And I've got a couple of examples of this. So I think it's probably the best one I came up with, and it sounds a bit crazy maybe, is I called it the goggle box. So we have a swimming pool, and it used to drive me slightly mad when we'd have friends over for a play date, and of course all the kids wanted goggles, and we could never find a pair for each child. And so there'd be drama, like, okay, yep, children will be upset because they don't have a pair and their eyes are going to get sore, blah, blah, blah. And after it happening a few times, I thought to myself, okay, let's solve this problem. I don't want the drama. I want the kids just to have a fun time. So I created what I call the goggle box, and it's as simple as the kids at the end of the play date had to dry the goggles, and once they were dried, they'd collect them and pop them in this goggle box that I kept in our cupboard. Simples. But what the beauty of it was, anytime we had kids over, my children, I didn't even have to help them, would automatically go to the goggle box and help their friends find some goggles for them. And because it worked and because it was easy, the kids were really motivated to make sure at the end of the play session that they wanted to get those goggles dried and packed away, because it felt good to be able to find what they needed when they needed it. And that's the beauty of living a really simply organised life. It's not about making life harder for yourself. It's looking at the problems and going, how can I make this easier? So what can I do? And moments of drama have really kind of been pivotal in my life, I guess. I don't like drama. I don't like meltdowns. I mean, who does? So I'd watch my children, and if there was a case where there was a meltdown or some drama one morning, I'd look at it and go, what can I do? I need to make this easier. Another example was missing library books. It's a pet hate of mine, losing library books, and my eldest son especially would get quite upset if he couldn't find his library book, and it could really derail him on a school morning. And I'd watch this and go, okay, let's make this easier. So again, I created a drawer in my buffet. I relocated some other items and made this drawer specifically for library books. And the new rule was, when we're using library books and we're enjoying our library books, that's fine, but once we've finished, they've got to go back in the drawer. And because the children have experienced how unpleasant the drama is, they're really motivated to make sure that happens. Of course, I need to prompt for the first few times and also reiterate why we have this now in place, because we don't want the drama on school mornings. And once you kind of have that conversation, the kids really quickly get on board with it and makes life so much easier. So yeah, I'm not super organised naturally. I've just found that if you can create simple ways of doing things and avoiding the drama, life is so much easier. And at the same time, I'm teaching my kids very simple problem-solving skills. They watch this. I explain to them why we're going to do it differently. They get on board and they take those skills with them in problem-solving. And hopefully when they're adults, they'll be taking on those skills and doing the exact same thing. Because I guess at the end of the day, I just don't like the drama. And it makes life so much easier. So that's my share for today, turning problems into solutions that make life or make every day easier, not just for me, but for the whole family. If you like this video, let me know. Pop a comment down below. Let me know what your takeaway is from this. Or next time there's drama in the house, try this. Just ask, what can I do? And it's not like the answer comes instantly. It might take a day or two, maybe just a couple of hours, but you'll get inspired thoughts and try it, see if it works. If it doesn't matter, tweak it and change it. It's not about getting it right. It's about finding the easier way, and it's part of the fun of it. Try something, talk to the kids about it, get their ideas as well. But I think the first step is just identifying that it needs to be done differently in a way that's easy and effortless. And when you can do that, life is just more joyful. Okay, thanks for watching. Yeah, pop a comment below if you liked it. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.